Welcome to my channel. I am Crystal and we are alive. You guys, I want to apologize in advance for the unsolicited comments. People who jump on here, I don't know how they find it. I don't know how the algorithm works. I don't know how this ends up on viewers who are like Christian based. I mean, I was raised on Christianity, but I apologize in advance for those comments. My intentions are never to make anybody uncomfortable. So if you click on the live and it's not for you, please don't leave disrespectful comments. Just click off. And as you are, sir or ma'am, we have a download that I want to go ahead and get out to you guys. I want to make sure that I'm following my divine assignment, following my intuitive nudges. Alright, for those of you who are new here, my name is Crystal. Welcome to Intuitive Love Vibes. If y'all don't know, I'm a vocalist, I'm a songwriter, I'm a singer. And I kind of share this channel with my releases, so y'all be sure to check them out. I'll be leaving it in the comments. It's not the comment, you know, the description and stuff. We have the Gods and Titans Oracle message for those who would like a message from the Titans. The Gods and Titans are here. I was with this energy. The messages for this deck came a couple days ago, so it's been a while since I've been sitting with it. Low-key energy, trickster energy was in the atmosphere, but it was something dealing with your skill, with love, something dealing with your skill that wanted to come through. It says that you did something very creative, like you played your part, and you played your part very well. And low-key is like that trickster energy. So whatever you did, it was received. I'm just a messenger, you guys. I'm just a messenger. Hello, for those of you who are joining, welcome. It is always a pleasure. All right, so let's get our leading energy for those who appreciate the Gods and Titans Oracle message. You guys, just take this as entertainment purposes, okay? Do not make life decisions off of tarot reading. This is entertainment purposes. Welcome to YouTube. Please don't take none of this personal. I don't know you guys personally. This is very general. I'm just giving the energy read as I go, as it comes. So it's now moment today. It is a good day. Hope this message finds you guys well. Alright, thank you guys who are taking the time to subscribe. I truly do appreciate it. I'm just picking up on the energy again, this message. The title. You guys, this is a gentle reminder from your spirit team, your spirit family, your ascended and ascension masters. They want me to let you guys know, to remind you, you guys are not fighting with them. Whoever they are, and you guys use your discernment. It's not gonna be for everybody. This is a specific group of starseeds, healing group of starseeds. You guys are stabilizing. You're bringing balance to, you're like a reset, a recalibration for your union, okay? Because y'all done been through some trenches. Y'all done been through it. Y'all been sending it back. They throw it back, he send it back, she send it back. Y'all been tearing it down, trying to bring balance, you know, on both of y'all's grounds, you know, like, and y'all been holding it down, doing y'all part in the physical, because, you know, the weapons of these warfares are not physical, but you've been doing your part in the physical. The weapons of our warfare are made of their spirit and not made of flesh. So you've been holding it down by listening to that still small voice, by going within, spending time with the divine creator, with the Most High God, and learning how to use the tools to navigate the spirit that the Holy Spirit gives us. God gives us the gifts of the spirit. Y'all read the words. And you're learning how to actually apply them. And you've been on this journey some of y'all about the past going on 6 years, and you have evolved and have bloomed and have grown into a whole different higher sentient being, and you tapped in to something on other dimensions. So your spirit family is letting you guys know. Let me make sure this ain't piss lady, because I'm just running my mouth. Y'all ain't told me nothing. But they just said to gently remind y'all that y'all are not fighting with them. Y'all are stabilizing. So if this is like your twin or your soulmate, or this is somebody that is on a third strike in the spirit for coming against you, and they trying to come back around and try to get you like, Spirit is like that one right there. And you trust your discernment. Like, for everybody, like I said, I'm gonna ask the question for some of y'all who I'm feeling asking that question. Okay, no pixels. Thank y'all. How does the energy stuff work? Oh man, that's a very good question. Unfortunately, when we talking about job, we're talking about spiritual. So we gotta tap in. A lot of our mothers who came before us wasn't able to do a lot of things, but I hope that you are an adult. I don't talk to children on this channel, but a lot of us have to go back and heal a lot of baggage that our mothers, you know. That's the point of the journey, the healing process. That's what the church teaches us. How to break the ancestral, sin. Right? Anybody picking up what I'm putting down out there? Anybody? So let's get into this energy. God's intelligence was tapping into the highest white light, highest ascended master for the messages. Action with Thor. It's time to take action. We have Thor energy. Thor is here. And when you think of Thor, however you resonate with the god of thunder, whether that is in your African lineage, your Draconian, Romanian, Indian, Asian, however you resonate with the god of thunder, it's time to take action. It's time to take action. Thor energy is here. So however you all masculine energy is resonating with you guys right now, okay? Remember, you guys are not fighting. This is a gentle reminder that you and that person are stabilizing. Now we want to get involved with this action situation. So pick a deck, Holy Spirit. You want a supporting energy? We want a supporting energy, support this action. When it comes to action, what is it that they need to know? When it comes to Thor energy, tap into your Thor energy. When it comes to action, when it comes to power, raw energy, sun, masculine energy is here. Men, this is the dominant masculine coming through here. Oh. That's Ra. The god of thunder, fire element is here. You have Egyptian ancestor here. That's the god. Egyptian god is here. Ancestors support this energy for you. But this is raw energy. Segment energy. So it's time to take action and stand in your power, masculine, and make this move. You've been illuminated. You've been awakened. Okay, so feminine aspect in this. Let me get one more. Let me go on round this out. Communication with Hermes at the bottom. So somebody got to say something. Okay, so because the female is the one I feel is on, that's like got her sword. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Because the masculine energy is being, he's being called and pulled He's following his alignment, and he's magnetically being pulled to take action, and he's activated in his masculine energy, which is raw. So he's in his masculine power. He's taking action when it comes to renewal. Y'all, renewal. So feminine energy. Y'all, remember, thoth energy on the ground in here with Osiris. Y'all ain't fighting, baby. Y'all are stabilizing. So you know who this energy is. It's a lot of purple energy here. So let's get the crown chakra to balance a little bit here. So, and the third eye, the illusion, is something going on. Show this man some grace. We got grace on the Supernatural app here. So yeah, you're gonna have to really trust here. We got the masculine, like this, whoever this energy is, because I feel you and you're on guard. Now, I don't know what might have happened or what adjustments you might have had to move around with, because somebody might have came your way and you kind of was like, who goes there? I'm not going down that route again. I'm not doing that. I done learned my lesson. And you got the Gods and Titans message coming through. This is a gentle reminder. There's a visual that was shown to you guys. You thought it was a fight. It's not a fight. That was balance. That was stabilization. That was renewal. Osiris energy. It's time to stand in your power. Somebody's reclaiming their power when it comes to what's ours. Somebody said they're reclaiming their power when it comes to what's ours. Somebody wants to come to you and take action. They want to renew something with you. This person is reaching out to the gods and the gods of wisdom. Somebody could be in the military, or they're calling on the army. the angels, the army angels. This is military. Somebody wants to confess something to you. We got confess here on the Supernatural app. Somebody might want to confess something to you. So this person has a unique way of communicating with you. So we have thoth with wisdom on the ground and energy. It's something that, yeah, you already know. Something that you already know. Somebody is trying to inquire about something with you, but the approach kind of came off not right. Somebody wants to inquire about something with you. Tell me more about this inquiry. Somebody wants to inquire something with y'all, but it came off like, I'm done with all of it. Yeah, you like you dismissed the conversation. We got inquiry and communication in the reverse. Like, you're like, I done learned my lesson with you. With Odin, with guidance in the reverse. It's kind of like, you don't want to be misguided. You don't want to get it wrong with this individual again. I feel like you've gotten it wrong with this person again. Something about the office. Holy Spirit, could we help this individual out? Because even I'm feeling like, what is this tug of war? But somebody wants to reclaim their power, and they want to reclaim what's ours. They want a renewal with you. Somebody wants to take action with you. What is this? Give me a deck. What do you want? I'm going to use this deck here. What did I just say? I said somebody dismissed the communication. Somebody wants to inquire about something with you, and they dismissed it. Spirit wants me to ask the question about the energy on this dismissal. What is it that you need to know about this, why you're dismissing it? Because somebody, I feel like this person that you're dismissing, or you're like, nah, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me type of energy. Fool me 3 times, it's like a goddamn shame. So you're trying to avoid that. And something is going on here with that. So I don't know what that is, because I don't ever want to give nobody advice that's not gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, that's not safe. So it's something y'all got going on that y'all gonna have to use y'all discernment to figure out, because this looks like a renewal, and somebody is trying to talk to you, but your guard is up. But it's saying that, show me this guidance in the reverse energy. Odin energy. Show me this energy. Death and show me this energy. Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, be the bigger person, somebody that's mature. What does that got to do with anything? 8 of Wands. They want you to focus. They want you to receive. You're receiving a download. They want you to ground your energy. Queen of Pentacles. They want you to. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is mature. Somebody who is very grounded. This is a very valuable queen. This is somebody who is she's an older feminine energy. She could be a businesswoman, but somebody wants to come to you about a business agreement, a possible business opportunities, or some sort of service that you could be having. With the 8 of Wands, this is some sort of information, some sort of communication that is something that you do. This energy is focused on you. Like the eye is on you. High Priestess energy. This is something private. This is something private. With the High Priestess energy. 4 of Cups. But in the past, it's like you traveled away from this person and you kept your guard up. With the World in the reverse, 6 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. The World in the reverse, there's some unfinished business. You had to learn some lessons with this particular individual. You sailed away to calm waters. You was guided away from this person in the past. The World in the reverse is giving me South Node energy. Yes, you were guided away from this person. Yes, you were. And you were told to protect your energy from this person. 7 of Wands. Yes. 2 of Wands is here. Deciding and planning. So you don't want to, oh my God. The Hangman to the Lovers. Y'all. Let me see if Holy Spirit want me to share that with y'all. Let me see if they want me to share this with y'all. You and this person do something with writing. Y'all supposed to write, do something. Hangman in the reverse. The Lovers. This is a partnership. A divine one. The Knight of Swords. Swift action. Justice. Libra energy. Fairness. Doing the right things. Soul contract. Ace of Swords. The truth. Communication. Why were you guided away from your lover? Collective. Why were you guided away from your twin flame? It's an instant, y'all. This smoke is an instant, everybody. It's sweetgrass. It's to help clear out spirits, the energies. Keep ward off the energies. This person is waiting the results to know when to come in on you. One moment. Not quite yet. You haven't got the go yet. Okay. Spirit family. Your masculine energy has gotten the green light to come to y'all. Feminine energy, I don't think y'all got the freaking memo. If y'all did, I think you done grew weary of the journey. Holy crap. I honestly think that person is here. Like, this is the moment. This is the union. Like, I think this is it. Like the wait is over. 3 of Wands, the results. And I think the Justice, Ace of Swords, I think this person is here. I think the wait is over. This Hangman is in reverse. I think the suspension for this union is over, and it's, this masculine energy with Thor is ready to take action and stand in their power raw to renew Osiris, this connection with you guys. This is Osiris resurrecting. This is Thor. And the feminine energy over here, this guy is focused on you, and I feel like you dismissed the communication. 7 of Wands, 6 of Swords, the World. We got a different deck kind of repeating the World, 6 of Swords, 7 of Wands here. Look at this. We got the 7 of Wands. This is your guard being up, but the 6 of Swords is in reverse. I think it was supposed to be, but then we got the World in reverse. Remember, the World in reverse, 6 of Swords, 7 of Wands. Same things. 6 of Swords, 7 of Wands, the World in the reverse. Same thing. This is 2 different decks. The same thing came out. You were guided away from this person. Y'all, listen. Listen, Linda, listen. Don't. Yeah, to be more careful. You and your person was separated for divine intervention reasons. That person had to be suspended by the universe. They had to be benched by the universe because they had to see something from a different perspective. Either you or them. Somebody had to go into hangman mode. The universe, this is not a human sacrifice. Might have felt like a freaking sacrifice. The universe forced you to surrender. Somebody was forced to surrender. That's why you were guided away. Okay? Now, okay, so what's the point of it? Okay, now Queen of Pentacles, you getting downloads. Okay, so now I can move on. Because now I'm like, what happened? What happened? You were guided away in the past. Now, in the past, you were guided away from this person. Why were you guided away from the person? That's the question. Why were you guided away from this person? Because I was like, I don't ever want to put nobody in a position to go somewhere where it's not safe. The Wheel of Fortune. King of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of life. There's the upsides of the wheel. There's the downsides of the wheel. Somebody had to experience karmic lessons. This wheel is kind of in an up right now with the King of Wands. Oh, wait, what are these cards? The 9 of Swords and the King of Cups. How did that come out like that? Nine of Swords talking about sabotaging. King of Cups talking about somebody that is emotional intellect, emotional mastery. Somebody was trying to figure out why were they sabotaging loving relationships? Why weren't they a loving companion? What was it? Why they kept 9 of Swords and sabotaging being that loving partner that you know they could be. Like, you're the Queen of Cups energy. You're the loving feminine aspect of his masculine nature. You're the moon to his sun. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to figure out why it keep being sabotaged. And the universe is like, you're going to stop sabotaging this beautiful heart that sits at the seat of your soul, little dragon, or whatever it is you are, King of Cups. Like, there's a King of Cups deep down inside of that arrogant, prideful, egotistical King of Wands persona you keep putting on. King of Wands grounding that energy. Somebody trying to climb the ladder of success here to get this Empress energy. This Empress holds this Ace of Coins. They want you, Empress. So they had to ascend to be able to get to this Empress Ace of Coins energy. Remember, you holding you the Queen of Coins. That's what's going to bring in their 4 of coins, their stability. They see this now. So they had to come out of this imprisonment, out of their head. Now they're ready to take action. This person is trying to come towards you. You're thinking, no way, Joe. I ain't doing that no more. Hit the road, Jack. You can't come back no more. No more. No more. Close that door, right? That's you. Your spirit family is here for a gentle reminder. Again, you guys are not fighting. You are stabilizing. I need that to be clarified. Like, I need show that energy. So we got the Justice and the Ace of Swords. 10 of Swords. They want you to put this to an end. Queen of Swords, they want you to drop your sword. Queen of Swords to the 10 of Swords. This harsh, cutthroat, I got my sword up, you better not come with no BS, or I need a statement. I need an eyewitness. I need an alibi. You know, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you know all the facts and the details. Down to the timestamp, to the minute. Spirit is telling you to put that up. To close that cycle out. That's over. That's over. That harsh, painful experience you felt with this individual is over. That person had to go through their journey to learn before they can earn what it is that y'all had to burn through. Somebody's avoiding an ending of a fortunate opportunity. I don't know who needed to hear that, but my God bless your heart. Lord bless your heart. Woo! This masculine is not gonna break y'all heart. I guarantee nothing, but I'm just gonna put it out there. I feel like this person isn't gonna do that to y'all. But you're being told to put these swords down. 8 of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Swords still at the bottom. Queen of Swords, 8 of Cups energy is letting go of things that no longer serves you. 8 of Cups, it also just you know, you want to feel appreciated for the emotions that you do put into things. It's like, you know, you'll leave in a minute the moment you don't feel appreciated. You will walk away, but universe don't want you to walk away from a situation and make a mistake. You know, yes, they want you to look before you leap. Yes, they do, but they really don't want you to walk away because you're being stubborn. Queen of Swords energy. They don't want you to block a blessing. Okay, you guys? Clarify. Tell me about, is this the person? Is this that person? Like, were they guided away from that person so that that person could go and heal and learn how to not be like an emotional manipulator and sabotage their union? Because I feel like the feminine energy has moved on, or about to, or, you know, Ace of Wands. We got the Ace of Wands that fell here. 6 of Wands on the bottom. This person, I feel like it's in the reverse. Yeah, I was told you couldn't move forward. You couldn't manifest. You couldn't be successful. Because it was something that was being overlooked that somebody was not taking care of. They weren't working on. Somebody, like, they were avoiding that part of them. And they kept sabotaging relationships. The Tower. Yeah. They were trying to avoid a tower and not deal with their karma. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Tower in the reverse. This person, universe was trying to get you to avoid a tower too. Universe was trying to get you guys to avoid something being built on faulty grounds. Universe did not want you guys to waste your investment. You worked so hard, Seven of Pentacles. They wanted you to be able to reap a good harvest. They want you guys to build on a solid rock. Like, they did not want to have to send a tower moment. Remember, tower moment happens when it's built on a false ground. They're not sending a tower in on y'all, because what y'all got going on is actually something that's actually real. Okay? It's actually built. Like, it's actually, you know, it's no need for... That was not the divine, like, tearing y'all apart. It was more so of enlightenment. This was a tower moment that was, like, needed. I feel like you saw this tower coming. Let me see this. This was karma that somebody needed to go through. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, this, they had it coming. This was not a sudden shock. Like, they knew that they had to go through karma. Like, this was something that deep down, I don't know, it's like subconsciously, I don't know. But it's like, this is something that you guys are aware of that needs to take place to fulfill some sort of karmic debt. Clarify that? What am I saying? I'm seeing something, y'all. Y'all see, I'm seeing something. Yeah, for the King of Pentacles. This is your counterpart. This is their judgment. This was a force, it's like a summons. This was a summons. That's what's going on. This masculine was summoned to the spiritual court, the spiritual jail. Like, they were in a spiritual suspension. This is the King of Pentacles to your, the Knight of Coins. This was somebody that was placed on hold. Like, his journey had to be placed on hold. They're under judgment for this Ace of Cups. So this new beginning in love, this new journey in love is under judgment until they had to share. They had to share something is being revealed. No longer is a secret anymore about a lot of things. Somebody don't want it to be a secret anymore about why they walked away from you either. Oh. Okay, Spirit don't want you to think that there's a hidden motive. Somebody, okay. I feel like I'm going in, doing this. It's being too much. Hold on. Too much on angels. Somebody, Judgment, Ace of Cups. The Moon in the reverse is revealing Eight of Cups. Somebody wants to reveal why they had to walk away. Okay? Somebody, Two of Swords in reverse, had to make a decision, but they made the decision out of confusion, impulse, and temptation and fantasies. This was a King of Pentacles. This was the Emperor. Or this is his opportunity to take action to go towards you now after dealing with that. All right, so he had to learn a lesson. You had to learn a lesson. Everybody had to go to the school of life, face their judgment, be honest with themselves, and tell their truth, speak their truth. So we have the Justice and the Ace of Swords here. This Tower energy in the reverse is, oh my man, it's telling me what? What is this three? What is the Tower in the reverse? Yeah, the Fool. To the Six of Cups. This is good energy. This is a very good tower. This is the Tower in the reverse. Here is the Fool and the Six of Cups. This is what the Spirit, this thing just switched. This says this is a fun tower. The reason why they separated you from this person, from your lover, is for a new opportunity. They had to go and do something in the past. They had to, there's going to be a reconciliation between you guys. And the Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Somebody is definitely going to be taking action, or you being guided to take action. Yeah, so somebody without a doubt is no longer confused about you. They're coming out of whatever the heck that was in the past. So it was to bring about a new renewal in this union. Something, they had to reset the grounds, reset the foundation for this union to have. It has to be, it was on it now is on something solid. That's very good. So now this union is off to a good start. It's off to a good start with the Fool energy. It's off to a good start. Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Judgment. Whatever was revealed, Seven of Swords talk about sneaky strategy. It was like a strategy with Judgment. See the Eight of Pentacles. It was a strategy, I feel, of the divine with Judgment here. Before they can give you this Ace of Wands, before they can actually set you out on the world to actually use this type of power, this Ace of Wands. I don't know, whoa. This is like false start. This is your ability to create and manifest. But with the Eight of Pentacles, it was still a work in progress. Something still needed to balance out. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Something still was done fairly for the Empress, on something on behalf of the Empress. So this person had to go and learn something all over again. Like, so this person, you know, delayed, well, the journey is not denied, it's just delayed. So here we have the Ten of Cups. So we have the Temperance energy and the Ten of Cups. So this person had to go balance things out, had to go alchemize this. Ooh, with the Devil, Capricorn energy, the Six of Cups. Somebody had to, and the Lovers, yeah, somebody had to go back in the past and break the chains of some sort of obsession, some sort of toxic imbalance when it came to love, relationships, partnerships, fairness, some sort of codependency, toxic attachments. Yeah, somebody had to go and fix that. That was the sabotaging, the manipulation, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. So now, Gods and Titans is telling you guys, it's time to take action. Thor energy. As far as the gentle reminder, you guys are not fighting. You guys are stabilizing. Stabilizing when it comes to Temperance energy and when it comes to Ten of Cups. You're stabilizing a whole family unit, a bloodline. Temperance, again, from some sort of demonic or dark attachment, just toxic ways from the past life, toxic attachments, okay? And you're bringing balance to the masculine, feminine energy as valuable women and men in the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're bringing value to your bloodline, you know? You know what I'm saying? Some people got people who just come from a family of thought bodies. Some people don't. I don't know. You're bringing value back to the masculine and feminine energies of your family bloodline. All right. I like that Temperance energy is here for you guys. So here is a sacred symbol message for you guys. Osiris with renewal. Thor with action. Ra with power. Time to take action in your power. Somebody wants to renew this connection. This connection is being renewed. And it's a lot of one energy. So y'all know the story with Isis and Osiris. So that aspect of energy could be having a renewal process or a resurrection. And it's time for that to reclaim its power. And it's time for it to be put to action. Okay? For some of you out there. No, some people could actually start families now, and this person might want to inquire and talk to you about that, because it's the feminine that did that. Yeah, all this happened in divine time, and it has something to do with your soulmate. So yes, this person, you guys are not fighting. You are stabilizing energies between these two hearts. Okay, you guys have a mission. You're bringing about a shift. We got a shift here that that you had to heal. So you had to do some shadow work. You had to, you've seen that devil healer. Y'all healers. Crowning that energy is healer with renewal. Y'all had to renew something and shift something with between the yin and the yang and the energy thing. Tell y'all. So we have time here. It just needed this is the moon and the sun energy. It just needed some time. Water, yes, to alchemize, to be healed, to be cleansed. Water element is here. Yes, to find its way back home, back to center, North Star. It just needed time for it to recreate, emanate, to rebirth, water energy, to flow, to replenish, you know, transmute, prana energy. Gentle reminders, you're not fighting, you are stabilizing. You are stabilizing. Relief, yes. Relief. You're gonna find relief in this release, okay? You're being released from a long journey of just heartache and pain. You have been healing. This is new moon energy. You have let go of a lot and you're gonna feel so relieved. So Spirit is saying, just hold on. You know, I don't know what's gonna happen now. I don't know if you've already dismissed this person, made your adjustments, and moved on. However that go, we'll get an energy read for that for them. For those of you who are not associated with anybody, what's the energy for that? They've released the energy. 7 of Wands in the reverse. That's a dropping of guard. I mean, they're telling you to drop your guard. Or I don't know, you do what you do, what you feel is safe. I'm just channeling the energy through what they need to know. 3 of Coins, that is the collaboration, work collaboration. And the Tower. I don't know, guys. I think you guys did it at the right time. Because if you had did it, like if you had, I think you're following divine timing. I think you got out of this situation, or you dismissed this situation, or you made your adjustments, or you moved around the situation in the timing that you were supposed to. I think that if you had guard too soon and collab with this individual, the Tower would have came in on you guys. And it would have caused a 10 of Swords. So, yes. So, if the masculine energy is tapping and asking, like, oh my God, why did they dismiss me? Because they were guided. They're guided because the masculine is still working on something. They're still working on something. They're not quite there yet. Because they're the ones that's got to take the action for some type of renewal. It's something that happened over time that they have to surrender to or provide some sort of acceptance or forgiveness that's going to bring some relief to a situation. Has something to do with a harsh ending. You guys are not fighting, you're stabilizing. They did something to a feminine energy, or they did something to cause an imbalance. You know this is your person or this is your partner. You guys build something. You guys do something together. This is a twin soul. This is somebody that belongs in your tribe. They did something to sabotage the connection because they were operating out of their ego. They weren't quite healed. They weren't quite on their journey fully all the way just yet. It shifted. You go on. They go back around that merry-go-round. You guys run into each other again. They burn you again. They go back around the merry-go-round. You do too, but you keep going. But you're separating, cutting cords. This time around, your training wheels are off, and the universe are testing you. You're both using each other to heal. It's like you're the socket and he's the plug. You guys are helping each other with what you need to heal each other. Like, oh my God, I hope this makes sense to somebody. Like, if he needs to work on how to not overstep people's boundaries, you're going to be the one to teach him. Queen of Swords. You're going to be the one to teach him. If you need to learn how to deal with rejections, he going to be the one to teach you. Because he going to play with you emotionally. So it's kind of like, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like y'all teaching each other's valuable lessons about something. Because y'all both go hand in hand. I'm seeing this something. I'm seeing a lot of little stories here. So I'm just trying to just keep it general. Because in this case, this person, you learned your lesson, so you wasn't quite sure why they still coming around if they haven't applied. They're not applying it. Now they got it. But you like, no, you didn't have it when I thought you had it. You lied, pretended that you had it. You didn't have it. I'm not falling for this again. Either you had it then or you don't got it. No. That's y'all. Spirit saying don't do that. Because let's just say, person, if she had gave in to you, if you had dropped your guard right then at that moment that that person approached you and partnered up with them, it would have blew that tower. That tower would have came in and destroyed everything. And you would have been hurt all over again. All over again. Because that wasn't how it was supposed to go. Hierophant in the reverse. Ten of Cups in the reverse. It wasn't time. It wasn't time yet. So you did great. You did great. You moved around. You moved around. So what now? Is this their person? Because why is renewal here? Because renewal bringing about a relief. What time is it? Because it's okay. I'm trying to wait. I'm trying to kill time. Judgment. Okay, something is still under judgment. Y'all, I can't touch it. I can't touch it. This is still being decided upon in the spirit. I'm just here to, this is like what, recess in the courts. I'm just here to remind the collective, hey, keep in mind, you and that person are not fighting. You guys are stabilizing. You know, it's kind of like this yin yang thing. They doing like this, going back and forth, and it's kind of like y'all doing this little thing, and then y'all gonna start rotating, and then the flow is gonna be like water. It's gonna be like ebb and flow again, and it's gonna be relief. So there's something still going on with this time, but raw power and renewal is underway here, but judgment is here. So that means something is still being decided for this Ace of Cups. I don't know what else to tell you on it. I'm going to get you a just to message. Anything else when it comes to let me shuffle. Let me get a good shuffle on this Banco deck. I just wanted to close out with the last message because it's the renewal part. Because I'm like, they're showing us, we can see it, but I don't know, like, what was the other stuff? But something's still being decided, so I don't know who's deciding what, but something's still under judgment. Whoa. The world. Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, the world. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Okay. They're waiting for a couple of more people to chime in on something before they can close this out. Some slow delays with travel. Not delays with travel. Some people still coming in. They're waiting for some people. Why do I get that energy? It's like they're waiting to hear back from some people. I'm trying to see what's this judgment. Like, what's the King of Cups? Okay. Okay. Either there's some interferences here or family interferences, or the King of Cups had to go and take care of some things, or there's something going on with the King of Cups and a family unit. Either they're waiting for some feedback or waiting for something from a family situation. I don't know. But the judgment, it's like it's something. Somebody is going to come towards you guys, but somebody is waiting for a judgment from a family unit. So somebody could be going through, like, dealing with some legal matters with family. Yeah, they could be dealing with legal matters with family specifically. Okay. Civil Line Oracle. Somebody could be Persian. Thank y'all for the hearts, man. I really appreciate it. The phone is like way back there, so it's kind of like far up. Like, man. Hello, people. All right, let's get a Civil Line Oracle for this message. So, guys, keep going. You're aligning with an opportunity, a chance opportunity. Somebody gonna be feeling some kind of way. Or somebody feels some kind of way about y'all. But somebody is going to feel some kind of way when all of this go down. Use y'all gifts for the good. So this has something to do with y'all gifts. Use your gifts for the good. It's not time yet, masculine. So masculine, if you went to this female, or you trying to talk to them and they like, no, I'm talking to you. Learn my lesson with you. I don't want to talk to you. It's not time yet. It's too soon. It's too soon. And the advice, somebody want to give advice for that masculine. Hold on, y'all. They want to, okay, so they're asking, how do you feel? Something about value. All right, so, and surrender. So, yeah, so, okay. So, the masculine in this, whoever messed up in this situation, you need to, I don't want to tell you what you need to do, but that feminine energy, she needs to feel valued. Like, she needs to feel like you value her time and appreciation. I don't know what kind of work y'all do. I don't know if it's employee appreciation. I don't know. But they need to, I don't know if it's a relationship, but they need to feel like you appreciate them. Like, just the little bit that they did do, after they gave you some gas money, gave you, $2 in a cup of ice water. I don't know. Something. They gave you something. She want to feel like you at least appreciate her. Okay? What's the best advice to give this person? Good luck with that on the gods and titans. They said, go take her to the bank. Go to the bank. That's what they said. Supernatural people said, go to the bank. Okay? Paranormal house said, bank. Break the bank, bro. Go with the flow. We got Poseidon. Go with the flow with Poseidon. Water energy. Follow your heart. Water energy, your emotions. King of water. King of cups. How do you feel? Surrender. Poseidon energy. You command the tides. We got travel here. So yeah, it's about that time. So just go with the flow. Your advice would be coming from Poseidon, so go with the flow. What does that look like for this masculine Holy Spirit? Kibber-ish. C'est la vie. Probably in North Carolina. What does your natal chart say? What's in your 10th house? What you should be doing right now? Mature woman. Trust your intuition. Approach this feminine energy like a mature woman. Okay? You can't be like, hey, WYD. She's a mature woman. Talk to her like a mature man. Happy birthday to you, Missy Stacy. Or else she gonna be moving on. Or you can move on. This person who you're trying to approach, she is single, sexy, and successful. He or she, take the roles how they apply. If you can't approach this person correct, Spirit said, move on. This is a priestess energy, crown energy. You got a priestess. The best advice, she's all knowing. Yeah, they said to the left on a paranormal app. To the left, to the left. Everything you want ain't in that box on the left. It ain't in my closet, ain't on that shelf. Yeah, so yeah, so that's what is this, Supernatural app is on you guys' side. So know that you're dealing with a woman who is very highly intuitive. She's very mature, and you can't just be like, hey, WYD. I'm somewhere reminding myself to avoid guys like you. I'm somewhere reminding myself why I was guided away from you. That's WID. What the fuck? Anyway, it's irritating. You're not coming off as a divine masculine. In other words. Okay? Alright, you guys. Alright, so that's pretty much it on that. We have ascending. So we definitely have someone ascending here. Masculine energy, I feel, is ascending. And they're just stabilizing. So they're trying to approach you. They're trying to communicate. They're trying to talk to you. Hello. Thank you for the purple hearts. They're beautiful. And they're trying to approach. But they're being reminded that you guys are not fighting. So if the feminine energy is coming off like her guard is up, yes, she's in Queen of Swords energy, but she's being guided to drop her sword. And I don't know how this master is going to approach you. I don't know if he's going to approach you again, but we got raw energy here. We have Thor energy here. This person might tell you hello again. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, okay? So you guys be discerning. Trust your intuition. Whoever you guys are, you are highly intuitive. Highly intuitive. And very mature spiritually. Yeah, you have Hierophant energy. Yeah, so you're like spiritual guru energy, like, and this is your actual person, yo. They getting it now. They really are. But the universe is just reminding them and you, just those gentle nudges in the vision that they gave you guys to hold that light, hold that light. Y'all been through a lot. Remember, High Priestess energy. Remember, Divine Feminine. You've matured on this journey enough to know and remember what your mission is. Spirit says, remember what your mission is. Y'all know what your mission is. Pisces, Chariot, boom. There's your Chariot. Journey. That is somebody that is balanced energy, in control, on their North Node, allowing the universe to guide them, overcoming obstacles. That's the Holy Spirit. That's the Chariot of Ascension. You're in your birthright. No weapons formed against you shall prosper in spirit or in flesh. Hey, this person. Hey, collective, I gotta get going. I really appreciate reading these cards for you guys. This energy was great. Shout out to the guys and the Titans. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. Somebody really wants their dad to be happy. Somebody really wants their dad to raise the bar. Rise to the occasion. Somebody is like, if you're not gonna be happy, they're not gonna be happy. I feel like this energy that's coming through is not in the land of the living. This is pastor. Whoop, sorry. This is pastor. Somebody could be a pastor. I said if you're not gonna be happy, they're not gonna be happy. Black and gold could be significant. Leg, something about leg. It could be significant about someone's leg. Just do Oracle. Something about protection. And they are in love with you. This person could want to talk about protecting you. They probably want to talk to you about your leg. Something could happen to your leg. And we have the sun, raw energy. You have the protection of Ra. Somebody know what somebody did last winter. Ascended Masters. Somebody wants you to give this a try. Archangel Michael, closing messages, please. Sex symbol for the closing message, you guys. Again, thank you. Please be sure to hit that like button. Last 4 people in here. Y'all here like for me. So you can raise the algorithm. I really appreciate it. I'm just a messenger. I'm just here to get the message out. This was a good message. I was like, y'all want to get the guys in the Titan circle? Okay. We got a message coming out of here today. All right. It's all love. Again, take it as entertainment. Just getting the energy. Just illustrating the energy. What's going on, man. Just bringing it to the, the unseen realm to the seen realm, There's some stuff happening, like, for real. And it's like, oh, shoot. Stormy and power. All right, so with Stormy and Healer crowning this energy, we still have the reference of water here. But this time, this is a ship. This is a vessel. This is a boat. This is travel. Stormy, storms, clouds, whatever the dark night of that soul is, whatever the emotions, the waves, the highs, the lows, King of Cups energy, the battle of the demons that we have to face, that we have to go through, the emotional battles that we have to go through, you're being guided. Remember, it's a boat. It's nautical. It's a captain. There's somebody guiding this, whether it's the waters, the waves, the wind, the Holy Spirit. You're protected. You're not alone. You have power to help you overcome these storms. You're in a chariot, your journey. You overcome those rough turbulence. You have the power to call on the elements to help guide you when it gets rough, when it gets dark, when it gets gloomy. You have the ability to call down spirit into physical form, man. You are something else, yo. You're something else. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I will see you guys next time. Y'all have an amazing night. I appreciate the hearts and the love and all the little jibber jabber. We don't claim no negative energy and return all that energy back to the center. All right, bye y'all. Now.